monkey is on the loose in Pennsylvania after a crash involving a pickup truck towing about 100 of the animals to a lab. These monkeys are used in scientific research and they can cost up to $10,000 each.
What? Come on, go on. There you go. You can have it, Sheriff.
It is a concern in the sense that if it were to spread, it's consequential.
Monkeypox, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the new outbreak called monkeypox, as if we don't have enough troubles, right? Wars, hyperinflations. By the way, I predict in the coming months and towards the end of the year, some countries will run out of food. We already see the baby formula shortage in America. It's just going to go crazy. But now we deal with monkeypox. How much longer before we all decide it's enough is enough? These people are literally just humiliating us and playing us like little toys in you know, it's just crazy. But anyway, so I'm here on the CDC website to find out what is this monkeypox, and they say that monkeypox was first discovered in 1958. The first human case of monkeypox was recorded in 1970, and you normally get this in Western African countries like Nigeria, Gabon, Congo. But here they say monkeypox cases in people have occurred outside Africa, and it's linked to international travel and also imported animals. Now that is a very, very important point right there, which I will tell you later in this video. So they make it clear that monkeypox, you can only get it in human, in people if it's like imported from these African countries, right? So currently we are standing on 92 monkeypox cases confirmed in 12 countries, and it may spread globally, the WHO said. All right, so let's see what countries they are. We have the US, Canada, Australia, UK, Spain, Portugal, Germany, Belgium, France, the Netherlands, and Italy and Sweden. These are all countries that confirmed monkeypox cases, ladies and gentlemen. Monkeypox cases is basically the same as smallpox. Now, CNN also reported on this, and they actually says it's 100 confirmed cases already, but I don't trust them. But anyway, they say it's about 100 confirmed cases or suspected cases. So these people basically investigate these cases, right? And there's obviously cases in America already, and there's some picture of the individual that's been infected by this monkeypox virus. Also, as I said, it's similar to smallpox. So what makes it different is smallpox is more dangerous apparently, and it was back in the day they said it will be used as a bioweapon on countries. And monkeypox is basically like chicken pox, but it's also dangerous apparently according to this people, ladies and gentlemen. But the reason I showed you the countries is Belgium went on and they said, whoa, this COVID-19 story that we just had, the movie that's about to end and now we start a new one, we're going to take this serious and, we're going to implement quarantine. So Belgium is the first country to make monkeypox quarantine compulsory, it reports. And basically you have to be in a 21-day quarantine. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Gates was attacked, and people say that he's behind the monkeypox outbreak. He basically, he started this. A lot of people said he started the COVID-19 virus as well. And I understand the people, but this fact checker says it is not true. So basically multiple Twitter posts have suggested that Microsoft founder Bill Gates has predicted the likelihood of smallpox outbreak ahead of the recent recorded cases of monkeypox in the US and Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people believe he's behind it because he had a video, which I'm not going to play on this channel, we are a new channel, but where he basically predicted this. He said he said, what will the world do if, there's a smallpox-like virus being released onto airports and all this kind of stuff. And he's talking about how he can put a team together, to research this. And he has the word germ games in there. So I understand why the people are going crazy. People are starting to understand something is not right. And so should you. I hope you pay attention to the news because something is really not right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the reason it's a little bit skeptical for me is look at this. The US government places $119 million for 13 million freeze-dried monkeypox vaccines. They already went ahead and they bought these vaccines. They have trouble in the US to get people vaccinated for COVID-19, but they went ahead and already put an order in for this monkeypox vaccines. And so, by the way, this for me is very important. That's why I said I want to tell you guys this is very important. The US isn't the only country stocking up on the vaccine. On Thursday, Bavarian Nordic said, that's the company obviously, an unidentified European country had secured a contract to obtain the vaccine as well. So this is clear. Something is happening behind closed doors, which we don't know. You know what I mean? They keep telling us this virus is not so serious. We don't have to freak out. We have to be safe. We have to do this and that and the other. But it's no freak. It's not going to be crazy like what we had with COVID-19, right? But the American government bought these vaccines, and now an unidentified European country is also having a contract of buying the vaccines. And then we see Belgium that's starting this quarantine, 21-day quarantine for monkeypox cases. Something is not right, ladies and gentlemen, but here is the key in this whole thing. Back in, when was this? In Wednesday, 26th of January. Back in January, ladies and gentlemen, a woman claims that she was sick after carrying hissing monkey that escaped a truck in Pennsylvania crash. So what this is all about is basically, I'm going to read it for you. After a truckload of 100 lab monkeys crashed in Pennsylvania, a woman stopped her car to help. One of the monkeys did not appreciate her goodwill and hissed in her face. Now she's sick. Ladies and gentlemen, this happened back in January. These lab monkeys were imported from Mauritius apparently, and they were transported towards a lab somewhere in America. And this truck miraculously had a crash, and these monkeys, ladies and gentlemen, some of them ran out of these cages or escaped these cages, and they were gone. There was big news in America about these lab monkeys that just went into the wild, and they are this health risk. And
little 3-pound monkey doesn't scare me, but why are they so concerned about it is what concerns me.
Here's what the CDC tells us now about the monkeys. They're a breed called macaques, and they arrived in the U.S. last week from Mauritius, a country in eastern Africa. Macaques can pass deadly viruses to humans. So the state police, the State Department of Health, and the CDC decided together that it was best to euthanize the animals. She says the CDC asked her to watch out for cold symptoms.
Now back to the government vaccines order article, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Following the confirmation that monkeypox has made its way onto the US, the government orders these doses. Really? We don't really have to look that far, right? It's very clear back in January, these monkeys escaped these cages or these craters that they were transported towards a lab. I mean, really, do we have to do that much of an investigation? Come on, man. Anyway, so of course, they started to blame countries for this new outbreak already, and they hit Russia. Remember, it's the same movie, same tactics, same scenes. Remember when the virus broke out, the COVID-19 virus, they just blamed China flat out. It's China, they ate bats, and that's where the virus came from. Now they blame Russia, ladies and gentlemen. Russia planned to use monkeypox as a bioweapon, report warned. This is crazy. So already they try to blame Russia, and isn't this a coincidence that the US is fighting Russia in a proxy war using Ukraine, right? So now they want to blame them for this virus as well. Why do they blame them for the virus, ladies and gentlemen? Is because there's only 2 countries with labs that basically house and protect, strict control these virus, this smallpox virus, because smallpox is very similar to monkeypox, right? And the 2 countries, lo and behold, is the United States and Russia. So obviously they need to blame Russia, ladies and gentlemen, but there you go. A truck crashed with these lab monkeys in America back in January. We have 2 of the biggest countries controlling this viruses, this smallpox viruses, and all of a sudden they start to blame Russia while Russia is fighting a war. It's just insane. So there we go. That is what the monkeypox virus is all about. That is my thoughts on this. we don't have to look that much deeper into this. Just go back a couple of months and start investigate from there. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.